Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well. So recently we celebrated a baby shower for my daughter Eden, and it was a fall themed baby shower, and so I thought I would just show you some of the things that we did and the decorations and the projects that I worked on. Sorry about the background noise, but we're building a house up here. So you're gonna hear the hammering and construction noises. So anyway, so we celebrated a baby shower for our daughter Eden, and it was a fall themed baby shower. And I wanted to share with you just some of the projects that we did and how it all turned out and came together. And I hope you get some ideas or inspiration for your own fall themed baby shower, or even just ideas that you can use for decorating around your home or another event. So I'll take you along and show you the projects that we worked on, and at the end how it all came together. I hope you enjoy this video. So the first project that I worked on was this little pumpkin banner. I found a template of a pumpkin online and I printed that out and then cut it out so I had my pumpkin shape. Next, I traced it onto some cardstock. I used cream colored cardstock, and I also used brown craft paper color. For the brown paper, I made those just a little bit bigger so that they would show behind the cream colored cardstock. I didn't get a video of this, but I just taped them together because my glue stick was dried up. To create the letters, I just used my Cricut. I used my weeding tool and I pulled the letters up one at a time and just applied them like a sticker. Once I had the pumpkins made, I used some kitchen twine and I laid them out on the table so that they would be arranged in the way I wanted them to hang. And then I took a marker and I marked on my kitchen twine where I wanted each one to go. And then I used my hot glue gun and I flipped them over and I glued them in place. To add a little character and color to the tables, I created these silverware ties out of a nice clean flannel that I found at a thrift store. It had the colors that I wanted to use, and so I just cut it and pulled it into the strip size that I wanted, and then I tied it around the silverware. I've had a bunch of these little pumpkins that I got at Hobby Lobby for quite a few years, and I decided to paint them because they weren't quite the right color that I wanted to use for the baby shower. So my mother-in-law came and she helped me, and we painted these in a light blue and a dark blue. We just pulled the little stem tops off and then used a toothpick to hold it while we painted them. Once the first coat had dried, I used a little paintbrush to do a little bit more detail painting on them, and I put the stem tops back on them. Okay, so my plan with these pieces of wood is to make arches for a backdrop for the baby shower. So I'm using a mirror because it's just easier to do that than to come up with a compass that I don't have. I know I could do it with string and a pencil, but I just felt like using that because it would be easy. So I traced a line here in the shape of an arch, and now I'm going to do the same thing for these two pieces and cut them at different heights. So let's do the tracing, we'll cut them out, and then I'm going to paint them and see how it comes together. Eden had shown me a couple of pictures from Pinterest with these arched panels that she really liked, and so I wanted to try and pull that off, and I'll put a picture in here of it just to show you what we're looking at. This may be one of those classic Pinterest fails, but I still want to show you this because even though the arches got covered up by the balloons, this is what they looked like. Eden was really happy with how everything turned out, and her friends put this balloon arch together really quickly because we ran short of time and we weren't able to attach anything to the walls, and so that's one of the reasons why it was draped over those arched panels.